I don't even think it's 6:30 yet and I'm already so hungry. I don't want to keep drinking a lot of caffeine. I feel like it's kind of been making me feel crappy the past couple days because I've been drinking more caffeine when I was doing really well and not drinking as much caffeine. Yeah, story of my life. But I'm already so hungry, so I'm gonna fill up my water bottle and just try to chug it as much as possible to get through this morning as far as I can. I'd love to make it till 10, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I actually woke up this morning though feeling really slim, probably because I was able to fast yesterday, even though I did eat that 150 calorie Think Thin protein bar. It helped me get through the day, and today I feel okay, so that's good. I did stop and get Starbucks. I got a pumpkin spice latte this morning instead of a cold brew, so I'm drinking that. I think maybe that'll kind of help me and my appetite this morning, or so I hope. And then for breakfast, I'm gonna break my fast with oatmeal, banana, and peanut butter, kind of like what I did on Tuesday. For lunch, I'm doing leftover lasagna. I'm gonna try not to snack today, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Hopefully I can stay pretty distracted and not worry about it. It's just one of those days where I'm really hungry. Probably because of the good workout that I got in yesterday and then I didn't eat. So that would be why. More than likely I'll be adding in my full 4-3 fasting TDEE and just kind of eating off of that. I haven't decided what I want to do for dinner yet. Buffalo chicken, mac and cheese sounds so good. But I'm having pasta for lunch, so I'd kind of like to do something more healthy for dinner. So I'm thinking about maybe doing like cauliflower mac and cheese with buffalo chicken or something like that, so that way I can get my protein and I will be eating my vegetable covered in cheese. We'll see. I'm gonna get off here though and get to work. I hope you guys still like my hair. Everybody loves it so far, so that's good. It's just so dark. So different. I'll talk to you guys later. Well, I'm off work, obviously. It is 4:04 and I'm driving home in traffic and I have 3 minutes to record on my camera, so let's get to it. Today's not been a good day of eating for me. I thought it was gonna be okay. I was planning on not doing too much crazy stuff because I knew that my breakfast and my lunch were gonna be higher calories, but things kind of got away from me, to say the least. This morning my coworker brought in homemade biscuits, so I had one of those for breakfast and I told myself that was all I was gonna have, and that ended up not being the case. She had brought in blueberry jam and she'd made these biscuits for us early morning people, and I had one of those along with my coffee, and then around 10:30 I went ahead and had my oatmeal and banana that I brought in with me as well. I didn't use the peanut butter that I brought in, but I did have, like I said, the oatmeal and the banana, which added more calories. For lunch, I ended up having my pasta, my leftover lasagna, like what I planned, and then I ended up snacking on like half a bag of animal crackers, which definitely added to the calorie count. That's all I've had really that I can think of meal-wise. Snacking-wise though, it's just really disappointing to me that I wasn't able to keep my calorie count lower. My coffee this morning was already higher calorie, higher than what I normally do in the morning, so I had to factor in that and everything else, and now I just don't have very many calories left for the rest of the day, even after adding in what my everyday TDEE would be, so like the 2,200 calories, but I could still add in the 3,100 calories for my 3,500 calorie week deficit and just be more mindful the rest of the week. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, that was my little update on the food and stuff like that. It's kind of disappointing, like what I said. I was hoping that I would be better at what I was doing, but obviously not. And I'm gonna go home and run, so that'll make me feel a little bit better. And for dinner tonight, I'm making cauliflower mac and cheese. Probably add some buffalo chicken in. I'll try to vlog that when I get there. My memory's about to run out on my card, so I will talk to you guys later on this evening. Well, here we are at the end of Thursday. So tomorrow's Friday, which is awesome. That means that the weekend is just almost here. We have all of our windows open right now. It feels so good and I'm so happy. Today, like I told you guys earlier, I really struggled with the whole food thing. I came home and I didn't snack though, which is good. I came home and I actually ran. I cut 2 more minutes off of my 3.3 mile run. So I'm now at 32 minutes instead of 34, which is exciting. Last time I did the exact same route, it was what I thought was 3.4 miles. But the one that I did before that was a slightly different route. So the one that I did last time was the same route I did this time. Last time I ran it, I was at 34 miles. This time I was at 32, so I'm getting faster, which is exciting. It's a little bit over a 5K, so it's kind of like training for one in a way, which I'm hoping that I can still do at some point this year or soon or whenever. But then I ran, showered, and then I started dinner. I kind of played around with a recipe that I found by Delish and modified it to my own standards, I guess. Cut back on some of the calories and stuff like that, and made buffalo chicken, cauliflower, mac and cheese, which was really good. I split the recipe into 4 sections though, and I ended up having 2 sections, so it was a lot higher calories for dinner, pushing me over my 2200 calorie TDEE. When I say 2200 and like 1700 and all that, I'm basically just rounding to the nearest number. It's like 2226 or something, I can't remember. Besides the point, just pointing that out though. I did go over that though, and had to add in what my full TDEE would be if I wanted to just be in a 3500 calorie deficit per week. So with that being said, I feel like I probably overate for dinner, but I was still pretty hungry after, and I've been hungry all day like I told you guys, so I just went ahead and had that second portion. We'll see what I feel like tomorrow morning. With it being chicken and cauliflower and cheese, I know it's lower carb, so I don't have to worry about that, especially with the amount of carbs I ate earlier this morning throughout the day. Hopefully the majority of them have been burned off with the run and just everything else. And like I said, dinner was lower, so maybe I won't be as bloated tomorrow. Kind of nervous to find out. Tomorrow I'll be lifting, but I'm not going in early. I'll be lifting whenever I get home tomorrow night, so I should be able to get through tomorrow fine. That was kind of another thought of mine whenever I did eat tonight was, you know, Fridays are usually my struggle days. If I can feel more full tonight, maybe tomorrow I won't want to eat. And since I won't be working out until after work tomorrow, that kind of also will hopefully help with my appetite and my body wanting to eat for energy whenever it has stuff that it could be burning for energy. You know what I'm saying? I need to go throw in some laundry though, so I'm gonna get off here. It's 8:20 now. I think I'll straighten my hair tonight to see what it looks like straight. This is what it looks like naturally curly. Of course, I could spray it with some water and kind of tone it down a bit, but it's not bad. It's just so different. I can't get over it. I feel so pale. Okay, I'm gonna go do laundry. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm incredibly tired this morning. I would rather be back in bed, but I'm not. It's fasting day, coffee, water, make it through this day. I always say that though, and then it's like I get home and then I break, or throughout the day the hunger overtakes me and then I break, and that's just my body telling me that it needs more energy than I'm giving it. I have had this put into perspective for me before though, that because I have so much less fat on my body doesn't have as much to burn anymore, which would make me more hungry. So that's something that I need to consider. The DEXA scan said I had 33% body fat, which I think is ideal for my height, age, and everything, but I still think that there is more there to burn. But I know it's healthy fat, it's not bad fat, it's just the fat that you can see, it's not visceral. And anyway, I'm hoping today will be pretty quick so I can get home and do my upper arm workout. I was telling Ian the other day, I'm afraid I'm gonna start getting man arms because of how muscular they're getting. So I don't know how much more weight I'll wanna lift for my upper body as much as just do strength and, you know, keep up my strength, because I don't wanna have man shoulders and arms. But I'll just kind of play around tonight and see what I can come up with. I'm not really sure what I'll do yet. However, I do know I'm gonna let you guys go so I can get to work, and I will talk to you later on this afternoon. That felt like it took forever because of how tired I am. My words are not coming across very well. Hello everybody, good morning. I look so weird in this lighting with my hair like this. Strange. I didn't vlog yesterday after I got home from work, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit why I didn't vlog yesterday whenever I came home from work. I was in a pretty crappy mood, to be honest, whenever I got off, and I just didn't feel like it would be good for me to vlog with you guys and all that good stuff, just because of the mood I was in. And then I didn't vlog last night before I went to bed because I was ashamed of myself for eating when I told myself I was going to get through a full fasting day, and I was so close, but I couldn't get rid of that nagging hunger pain, and I felt like a failure, and I was just really irritated with myself and was afraid to get on here and tell you guys how I was feeling, which is like something that I never do, but I was just so mad at myself for eating on a day that I was supposed to be fasting. But I was so hungry and I couldn't get rid of it no matter how much water I drank, and so I ate. I had the leftover buffalo chicken, cauliflower, mac and cheese, and was mad at myself for it, basically. And I hate that because I shouldn't be mad at myself for eating on a day that I feel like I need to eat. I'm trying to decide if I want to switch to doing like 5-2 fasting or something like that, or just do alternate day fasting and then 1 meal a day on Fridays, because Fridays are so difficult for me to get through. But I really don't want to do that either because I really want to continue doing alternate day fasting, but it seems like it's not really working too well for me anymore, and I think it's because I'm working out so hard and so often now that my body's just needing more. So, I don't know. I have a lot to think about. Today though, I got up and I ran this morning. I did my normal run, which was nice to get that done and out of the way, because we're going to an Oktoberfest in Herman. We're going to go with my cousin and her husband, and then I don't really know what's going to be going on the rest of the day. I'm excited to do this, so I'm going to not let what happened last night ruin my mood for the day or anything like that, but I'm going to try to keep conscious of what I'm eating and all that good stuff, but it's just hard on the weekends. It's hard in general. So I guess I'm here vlogging to tell you guys this isn't easy, and if you have days like me where you need to eat, or if it's just difficult in general, then you're not alone, because it definitely sucks sometimes. But I'm gonna get off here so we can go, and I'll talk to you guys later on today. Hopefully, might not be till we get back tonight, but I'll vlog again at some point, I hope. Good morning, everybody. Ish. Well, it's 11:20, so that's still considered morning, right? It is Sunday, and I am leaving my house now to go and do some errands for the day, and then I am going to be coming back home. I have to work out. I have a whole bunch of things I have to do today before we go to Ian's parents tonight for dinner. An update on yesterday, I was pretty proud of myself for the amount of food that I did eat. I thought going to Oktoberfest I was going to want to eat everything. I was going to want to try everything. Not necessarily that there was a lot to try, but for breakfast we went to Dunkin' Donuts. I ended up getting their pumpkin swirl coffee, which was really good. I was kind of impressed, to be honest, because you would think that Starbucks is the only pumpkin spice king or queen, whatever you want to call them, but their drink was pretty good, and it was lower in calories than what Starbucks pumpkin swirl pumpkin spice latte is, so there's that. I also got a couple of the wake up wraps. I got the ham, egg, and cheese one and just the egg and cheese one, and had that for breakfast. I wasn't really wanting to eat breakfast because I did break and eat Friday night, and I was trying to be good and not do the calorie thing, but I was hungry and I have to allow my body to eat, so I ate breakfast, and that's okay. I have to be okay with that. It's already done, so I can't be mad at myself for it. But I had breakfast. I had those wraps, and then we didn't eat lunch until we got to Hermann, Missouri, which is the cutest little German town I've ever been to. It's so authentic, according to my cousin husband, who actually grew up in Germany, and he said that everything that we did, the couple of stores and such that we went into, were very, very authentic German little places. There was like a German hall, and then there was like a German deli kind of, and it was just a lot of fun. And there was lots of live music, and there was food, and it was just a good time overall. For lunch, I ended up getting the bratwurst platter, which was essentially a apple maple bratwurst. It came with German potato salad and purple cabbage kraut, I think. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I don't want to say sauerkraut, but it could have been considered sauerkraut. And I had that, and then we just walked around and enjoyed ourselves and had a good time. We left and got home around 9:30, and Ian and I were both hungry since we hadn't had anything to eat since lunchtime, which was around 1 o'clock. You can see me doing errands. And we got the new Impossible Burgers from Burger King, and it wasn't that bad. The patty itself didn't have a lot of flavor, but it did have that like wood fire grilled taste to it that Burger King does to their burgers. But I mean, it wasn't bad. Kind of higher in calories, 630 calories for the burger, which is more than what I essentially like to do, especially right before bed, because it's a plant-based burger. It has a lot more carbs, and I got fries with it as well. But that's what I had for dinner last night before bed. I took my bye-bye bloat, and this morning I woke up and I thought I was gonna be extremely bloated and extremely uncomfortable and not want to eat or anything, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, which makes me really freaking happy, of course. So that means that I felt okay eating breakfast this morning, and I made some protein waffles, Trader Joe's protein mix, basically like the Kodiak cakes, but it was Trader Joe's brand, and I had 4 of those. They were 80 calories a piece, which means it was like 320 calories for breakfast, but I topped it with some of the Lakanto maple syrup and some of the pumpkin butter. So my breakfast was about 380 something calories, I think, in all. I can't remember what the number was off the top of my head, but that is what I had for breakfast, along with a couple of espresso drinks that I made this morning as well, with my almond milk and pumpkin spice skinny syrup, which was a lot less calories than what I had yesterday. But anyway, for lunch, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. I am craving everything, of course, which I always am, but we're gonna do something for lunch, and then I don't know what his mom has planned for dinner tonight. So I don't really know what to look forward to or how to think about eating my calories today or anything like that, because I have no idea what this evening's gonna bring. That was a lot of information all into one video, but like I said, now I'm running my errands. I have to run to Target, I have to run to Ulta, I have to run to Walmart. I have a bunch of stuff I gotta do today, so that's kind of what I am in the process of doing. So I'm gonna let you guys go so I can do that stuff and thing. I just wanted to update you guys and say what was going on. The Chiefs game's tonight. I'm super nervous about it, but everybody thinks we'll win, so I'm trying not to be. And I don't know what else will happen today. So I'll update you guys later, like I said a million times. I just got done doing an upper arm workout, and now I am on a walk doing my cool down, Malcolm Bowser, before we go to his parents' house for dinner tonight to watch the Chiefs game. I'm coming up on a random person. I'm gonna put my phone down a second. I will never stop being awkward running into people or having people randomly watch me vlog out in public, which is why I don't really do it. But anyway, like I said, walking Bowser, doing my cool down, and you can hear all the dogs barking as I walk my dog. It's great. Earlier today, last time I checked in with you guys, I was running errands, and I had no idea at this point in time that my Women's Health Magazine article went live this morning, and my mind's blown. I don't really know how to comprehend it all yet. I've had a huge jump in supporters, which is crazy and great, and I'm still in shock. I think I even made the top trending stories on Apple News. I'm number 1. What? I can't get over it. It's crazy. Is this real life type of feeling? I can't even fathom to you guys the feelings I'm feeling, but it's awesome. And I just, yeah, so it went live finally. I'll link it down below so you guys can see it. But I ran my errands, and then I came home and I made a couple grilled cheese sandwiches and chips and had that for lunch. And I don't know what we're doing for dinner. Randomly came in contact with another person again. But I also tried one of those ice cream mochi things that are like a pastry filled with ice cream, and tried one of those, and that was pretty good. I have like 700 and something calories left for the rest of the day. I can't remember if I've added in what my 5-2 fasting calories would be yet, but I do know this morning when I checked, there's a car getting ready past me. I do know this morning whenever I checked my calories after adding everything in yesterday as closely as I could anyway, I had over 3,000 calories left that I could eat for the rest of the day. It was like 3,300. I don't plan on eating that much, so I should be good on the calorie count. Like I told you guys earlier, I wasn't as bloated as I thought I was going to be today, which makes me feel better overall, and all that good stuff. Don't know what we're doing for dinner. I'll try to be conscious of what I'm eating, which sucks because she always makes such good food and always has a dessert afterwards, but I'm gonna try to be good. And I'm gonna work on answering Instagram questions, which I know I have so many Instagram questions out there. We're at his parents' house. Update my website since I haven't touched it since November of 2018. Oops. So lots of stuff that I gotta work on. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go so I can finish walking him. My arm's getting tired, and I will talk to you guys tonight whenever I sign out of this week's vlog. I am currently avoiding the Chiefs game per usual whenever it's on. I think last time we checked the Colts were ahead, so I'm just gonna go to bed instead of watching because I don't want to see the outcome of this game. It was supposed to be an easy game, and we're not doing that great. This is why I have issues watching football, because of that. We went over to Ian's parents for dinner and had smoked chicken breast with some, I want to call them scalloped potatoes because that's about as accurate as I can come up with a description for them as, if that makes sense. And Brussels sprouts, which is really good. And then these cookie brownies for dessert. So I think I hit right at my calorie count today, which is good. I didn't go over, I stayed where I needed to, and I didn't overindulge or eat too much at dinner, which I could have had so much more if I wanted to, but I was mindful and didn't, so that's good. I'm proud of myself. I didn't go over the top crazy with food or anything today, which is nice because I just was wanting to be more mindful this weekend, so that's good. I'm doing better than I thought I was going to, for sure. I guess in general, this whole weekend has been okay. You know, yesterday I did eat out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, unfortunately, but that's just how it worked out because of what we were doing. And today was a lot better. We didn't eat out at all. We stayed at home for everything. I didn't get Starbucks. Be proud of me, guys. And like I said, it's just been a relatively good weekend in general for activities, food-wise, and all that good stuff. So it's better. It's doing better. I'm doing better. Next weekend, I don't really know what we have planned. I know I'm doing a housewarming party at a friend's, so I'll be eating there. But I'm being more mindful, and that's all that matters. Except for Friday. I say I'm not mad at myself, but deep down, I am mad at myself. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and conclude another week of intermittent fasting and move on to the next. Today's news of the article finally being posted was so exciting for me because I've been waiting for what feels like forever for it to finally be posted, and then having such an influx and knowing that something out there had happened and then finding out that it was because of this article is just super exciting. And I had so many people reach out to me and my mind's blown. But I'm still me, and I'm not going to change who I am or what I'm doing because I'm having more people follow me. I've always prided myself and told you guys how I'm 100% real and honest. I am living this lifestyle as I am living this lifestyle, if that makes sense. Nothing's planned. I don't know what every day is going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be a good one. I don't know if it's going to be a bad one. But I'll always let you guys know what happens and be 100% honest with you guys and let you know that if you have a bad day, we all have bad days. If you have a good day, we all have good days. I don't want to change that, and I don't plan on changing it just because I have more supporters now. Because I'm 100% human and I'm 100% real, and that's how it's always going to be. I like to reiterate that a lot because I want everybody to know that I'm not going to change who I am or what I am doing because somebody doesn't like what I'm doing or somebody says that I need to be doing this instead of that. All right, Bowser. We are ready for bed. I know I'm ready for bed anyway. I gotta go take out my contacts, brush my teeth. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this week's vlog. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one.